Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. I trust that y'all are doing well, and let's dive right into today's video. Today's video is going to be the first in a series about our boat buying process. We're going to walk you through what we learned and give you 3 tips and tricks that we picked up along the way so that you can use these and hopefully make your boat buying a little bit more enjoyable. The boat buying process can be a lot of fun, but it really can be overwhelming, and we know because we just went through this not too long ago. The first tip I want to share with y'all is to think long-term about boat ownership. Don't think about what you're going to do the day or the week that you drive the boat off the lot or the day that you take ownership. Think 5 to 10 years down the road and how much time you plan on spending on your boat. As our family grew to welcome our daughter Claire back in 2020, we knew that we would need a boat with a little bit more space and something that could hold a newborn or infant safely as she learned how to walk and swim, and wouldn't be something where we would be afraid of taking her up to the boat. We thought about how a bow rider or a pontoon boat would give us some of the flexibility and some of the space that we would need, but we live an hour away from the lake. So the idea of having to commute an hour up here and then an hour back home with a newborn or infant really took up a lot of time from our day. Factoring in nap times, it just wasn't something that was practical for us. We started looking at cruisers and decided, hey, there's a lot of space on here, but there was just something about how the space was used on a cruiser that didn't quite feel comfortable to us. I knew that I'd like to have my family up here with us, and Jesse has a huge family who we knew would be coming up. And so the space, while there for a family of 3 plus a dog, just wasn't quite there for our friends and guests that we knew would want to come up once we purchased the boat. So after thinking about the space requirements that we need, we decided that a houseboat really would be the best boat for us. And it would be something that we could use from day one for the next 5 to 10 years and possibly even longer if we wanted to. Once we decided on a houseboat, we knew that we'd want to start using it the first day. Our second tip is think about if you want something that is turnkey or if you would like something that is more of a project boat. I can promise you there are plenty of both. Houseboat sales were very strong in the 90s and in the early 2000s, all the way up into 2008. Unfortunately, the Great Recession took out a lot of these houseboat manufacturers, and there were no houseboats made from 2008 up until almost 2015. So that means a used boat or a newer used boat was upwards of almost 15 years old. Obviously, a lot of wear and tear, being exposed to the elements, and people's tastes have changed over that time. So we wanted to find a boat that was as turnkey as possible and wouldn't be a project boat for us. There were some boats that were absolutely in immaculate condition, and there were some boats that were definitely fixer-uppers. Adding to a little bit of the complexity was transport. But a lot of the railing around the outside and the helm back there would need to be taken down and transported. We even heard of a family that purchased a boat here in Atlanta, or just north of Atlanta, and paid $60,000 to have it moved to California. The third tip that we decided on, and I think could be very helpful as well, is working with a boat broker. We were new to the houseboat buying process, and so we decided to work with Houseboats on Lanier. Vicki and her team were incredibly helpful in helping us get time scheduled to view the boats, going through what the owners wanted to keep and what they would sell for the boat. But most importantly, working with a boat broker, they were able to put us in touch with people that would help out with the financing, with the insurance, and the marine survey. Things that we're going to go through on the second part of this video series. While we could have probably figured this out on our own, it really helped, especially being a new family, not having to call different insurance agents just to see if they did houseboat insurance. Working with a houseboat broker, they had a list of insurance agents that did have an offering for houseboats and really helped speed up the process. The 3 tips are: think long-term about how you're going to use the boat. Decide if you want something that is a fixer-upper or is turnkey. The third is figure out if you want to work directly with the seller or if you'd like to work with a boat broker. So how did everything turn out? Well, as you can see, we're here, we're on the boat. We actually found someone that was looking to sell their boat on Lake Lanier that had lived on their boat full time, and it was in fantastic condition. There were a few things that came up on the marine survey that needed to be fixed, but for a boat that's almost 20 years old, I think that would be expected. And the things were definitely not deal breakers. Doing a lot of this homework really helped us prepare and be able to move fast. We were able to view the boat, make an offer, go through a marine survey, secure the financing, and get the insurance, all in a matter of about 3 weeks from the time that we saw the boat to the time that we took delivery. So if you'd like to hear more about the boat buying process, maybe even specific to houseboats, hit that subscribe button and make sure to leave all your comments and questions for us below. In our next video, we'll show you how much it costs to own and operate a houseboat. This is something we spent a lot of time thinking about and tracking, and we're going to share this information with you as well. That's our video on the boat buying process. Make sure, again, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Y'all have a great day.